Hello everyone. So Pokemon Unite changed completely the business model. Everything is changing and they will explain what's happening. So this was from the X account by Pokemon Unite Japan. There's no video in the international one, it seems. And I want to show you from the game what's happening related to this. They launched this new type of skin that are legendary skin. In Pokemon Unite, skins cost quite a lot, 2200 gems for the epic ones most of the times, and then you have the battle pass one that just costs as much as the battle pass if you complete the battle pass, of course. And then there are the rare and lower tier that they are very common, but this one you can get only by being extremely lucky or with Eos gems. So it's a paid skin. Is the cost high or low? You can tell by checking besides me. Just on the right of me, on the bottom of the screen, you have details if you are on the Nintendo Switch, or if you are on the mobile, you need to click on the little question mark besides the time remaining stamp that you have on the central left side. So let's see the rules. You go on rules and you have all the things about the gacha. They are very complex, so you have 4 types of treasure chests with different drop rates, which at the same time open in different amount of time. So the big ones require more time, so it's not too good to need more time, but at the same time they have better drops, and the drop rates are very complex. There are different chances for each, very confusing. You don't know what to do, so sometimes you just play like I'm doing, but that's not the best strategy, and I had to study the math. Is awaiting and opening the chest and then buying everything else just as it happens good? No, it isn't. So let me explain what we have to do. Also, I want to talk about something else. This kind of loot box that is also paid most of the times, unless you're very lucky, is definitely a loot box model, which is a gacha model. Belgium and it seems the Netherlands would not appreciate, so the service will be terminated in 2 states in Europe. That's unprecedented. Other games have been banned, but this game is just closing the service in those because of the change they are making, which is really relevant. You need to understand that if you want skins from now on in this game, you're going to spend real money, so do that with a grain of salt. Keep in mind they cost money, okay? No gambling. When you play gacha, always think at the maximum cost you are going to pay. The less you rely on luck, the better. And in general, you can't save those resources. You can't save Eos gems. There's a subscription that you can use, but they are very costly. So let's see how much they are costly in our math sheet. So there's a lot of data. I will simplify it. There are 4 kinds of chests. You drop 1 chest per game. You need to play multiplayer games, either quick plays, standard, ranked, doesn't matter. The important thing is that multiplayer, not solo challenges and such. You can accumulate a total of 5 chests. They will open one by one in a series, but only one per turn. And if the chest is unlocking, so it's on timer, or if it is ready to be unlocked, that won't be able to be upgraded. Chests can be upgraded to the next tier of rarity, from G3 to G4, using a card that costs 50 gems. So each time you upgrade them, you have to pay 50 gems. If you want to go from G1 to G4, you have to pay 150 gems. 1, 2, 3, 150. You cannot delete a chest. Everything has to be unlocked and be dequeued. So if you want to make it disappear, you have to open it anyways, unless you wait time, but time is limited, it's 16 days, and then the event will be over. You can instantly unlock paying an amount of gems that is proportional to the remaining time. So that's the way you open them. But the real question is, should I upgrade any chest or open them? Or just upgrade them a little bit and then open them? What's the best solution? So for G4, you can't upgrade very easy, you just open them. You can definitely wait for them, no problem. For G3 chests, the purple ones, you want to upgrade them. This is the mean value of the chest divided by the cost, and it's lower if you don't upgrade. When you upgrade, I added the cost of 50 gems, but it's still good for you. It's still on your favor. As you can see here, a 45. This is a 51, 0.051 value. And the value is the number of tickets you expect divided by the cost. It's a metric, trust. Trust, it's just math. It's better. It gets better if you upgrade, you spend some gems. Of course, it's not free to play, but you have better rates. G2 is upgrading relevant. You pass from 12 to 31 to 41. So yes, it is always good to upgrade to max tier. What about G1? Upgrading to G2 is bad because it decreases your value, so you don't do that. But you need to pass here to get to G4. G4 is better than G3 too, so you want to go up to G4 here too. So always upgrade to the top tier first for the best chances. You always want to go to G4, which is like a rainbow chest. So now, what's the mean cost for the skin? The skin costs 300 tickets. You need to save 300 tickets at the very least. And that is on average, based on my calculation, 6,905 gems, which is about $100 if you buy them, or it's a little bit more if you buy them in Europe. You can see it here actually. This is the adjusted gem cost. If you open some of the chests waiting time in the event, you can save some gems, and the amount saved is not much, is 17 tickets on average. And the final cost, if you play the event from now on in an optimal way, which is upgrading all the chests and then waiting for them to unlock up until the last day, or possibly the last day, and on the last day you open all the chests after upgrading them to the last tier, you are expected to pay 109 euros or $91. Keep in mind this is an average cost, so you can end up spending more than this. The most amount of money you can spend is calculated by 3, which is the guaranteed G4, multiplied by 146 gems plus 150 for the max upgrade if you are completely unlucky. Actually, this is on the denominator. Divide by 3, and you need 300. So this is the calculation we want to do. So the max amount of gems is ridiculous, is 29,600 gems, but that's just the higher possible amount if you are like crazy unlucky. But you need to keep this in mind, because this is the amount you can end up paying if you are the most unlucky person in the world. So is this a good thing for the game? What do I think about Pokémon Unite going paid gacha? Because it can't be free to play 99% of the time if you want the skins. I think it's fine, just because I think the Chinese version will bring new players and life to the game soon when they merge, and we are still talking about skins. The ability to get new characters, which is new Pokemon, is based on coins, which are more accessible currency. Are skins so that important? It depends. You get a lot of skins from the Battle Pass, which are also pretty good. For instance, let's look at these. The Splatoon. They really look like Splatoon skins. I think they are very good, and they cost 10 euros. It's fine, right? It's not a huge amount, and they still look very good. It's 1/10 of the average cost of the other one. I think it's still good. Look at this. This is a good animation, a good effect. Plus, you get all the rewards from the Battle Pass. And as you can see, you have all the effects for everything. That's everything I wanted to share with you. You have the maths. I will share the Google Sheets file in the description of the video. If something wasn't clear, please comment down below. I will probably cover some content from Pokémon Unite, because I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, and this game I dropped because I was playing too many gacha, but I liked this, and I was worried about the game not going anywhere because the number of players dropped. But now that we have news about the merge with China, I have higher hopes for the health of the game, and I'm happy I can continue playing it. I personally like the gameplay quite a bit, and it's my favorite MOBA game. So yeah, I will just share some news and maybe games on the channel whenever it comes. So expect some news about it too. This is Nero Atlas with some news from Pokémon Unite, signing up.